having plastic surgery almost annually for the last 6 years. So I have had experience with a couple different plastic surgeons, whether that be consultations, getting the procedure from them, and things like that. So I've interviewed quite a few doctors on this matter, and I know what to look for in a good doctor. So I'm going to make a video for you guys all about that. And at that point, I'm going to go over why my doctor cleared me to sit on my butt in 9 days post-op, because most doctors will tell you you need to wait 2 weeks, okay? But my doctor cleared me earlier than that, and there is a reason, and I'm going to tell you guys. He did not want to tell me why. Most doctors say that you need to wait 2 weeks, but I eventually did get it out of him. So I'm going to give you guys that information in my next video, and I'm going to tell you guys how to pick a good doctor and what to look for, what to ask. I'm going to tell you how to look at their certifications and how to read different types of certifications that doctors have. Like, there's a difference between cosmetic surgeons and plastic surgeons. So I'm going to talk all about that in my next video.
Before I got my BBL, I was just like you. I was freaking out, watching all these YouTube videos, you know, like tripping, because all these girls are wilding out, like Nick Cannon on YouTube, you know, telling you the pain's gonna be terrible, you're gonna feel like you got hit by a bus, the whole thing. Don't listen to these bitches. I'm 4 hours out of surgery. I did take my pain pills, but before I took them, my pain was like a 3.5 at that. I do have a higher pain tolerance than some people, but I guarantee you, I do not feel like I got hit by a bus, and I didn't before I took my pain pills either. So if you listen to my direction about how to prepare and how to pick a physician, girl, you'll be straight. I'm not in no pain right now. In fact, I'm about to get up and go to the bathroom. I ain't even tripping about it. You'll be good. Just listen to what I gotta say and my advice, and stop watching these YouTube videos, because these females on YouTube talking about how it was terrible, this and that, they either A, did not pick a good doctor, and I'll talk about that later, or B, they're YouTube famous and they're profiting off of drama. I'm here to tell you how it really is, babe.
Hey guys, it's officially been more than 8 hours since I have been out of surgery. That's right. My good friend, shout out to her, Danielle. I've known her for about 6 years. She left like 2 hours ago. So it's just me and my toddler at home. Yes, and I'm taking care of him. I made him dinner. I just made him something simple because I really didn't feel in the mood to cook, but I probably will by tomorrow. Hopefully. So I wanted to make this video for you guys because I ordered something for myself. I wanted to give myself a little, you know, like self-love on top of the like $400 Fashion Nova order I just placed. But we're not going to talk about that because I know where I spend my money, and I don't need to remind myself, right? But I wanted to take this video for y'all while I'm actually warming up my food. I ordered it from DoorDash, but of course they had another order to pick up and do, and whoop-de-whoop, and my shit came cold, of course. But you know, it is what it is. People out here trying to get their money. I can't fault them. Cannot fault them for nothing. So yeah, I wanted to show you guys I'm standing up. I've been standing up for significant periods of time. They say it's very good to stand up, that it greatly benefits your healing and helps you progress in your healing process because of the circulation and whatnot. So yeah, I'm standing up, I'm walking. I'm actually walking normally, like I don't walk with no limp. Yeah, I don't walk with no limp. But yeah, I'm not walking funny. I'm walking like very normally. I'm standing with no problem. I don't have any lightheadedness. I'm not dizzy, like nothing like that at all, okay? And I did also want to mention, the last time I took my pain medication was I believe about 7 hours ago, 7 or 8 hours ago. So I don't really remember exactly, like I kind of do, but I kind of don't. I remember it was 58, so I'll have to look on my clock and see what time I took it at. I did delay taking it for a bit after I got out of surgery. I actually brought it with me to the procedure just in case I was really in a lot of pain, and I brought some food with me too because like I told you guys earlier, I was just like you. I was watching these YouTube videos, I was freaking out. I was nervous, because I'm a single mom. I have a 3-year-old son, and boys are very active, so I was like, dang, I'm gonna be in a lot of pain. But I ended up not taking my my pain medication until like an hour and a half after I came home, somewhere around there. So I took it about 7 or 8 hours ago, and that was the last time I took it. And I am supposed to take it every 6 hours. Okay, this is important, you guys. I'm supposed to take it every 6 hours, but I personally, I don't feel the need to take it, so I'm not going to. I think it's important to, really like listen to your body and not just pop the pain pills and stuff. I want my body to heal. I want my body to do its job, So yeah, I have not taken my pain pills. I was supposed to, take them about an hour or 2 hours ago, and I'm fine. As I said earlier, my voice was a little scratchy. I do have some pain. It's about like, I said earlier it was a 3.5, and now that I'm standing, I'm getting my food ready, I'm feeling more like a 2. My doctor said I was gonna feel like I worked out really hard. I really don't even feel like that. And mind you too, I did not just get lipo in my stomach. I did not just get lipo in my back. I got lipo in my thighs as well. And the fact that I'm like standing and talking to you guys, and I've already been like talking for like 5 minutes, like I feel like that's like huge. Like that just says a lot about like my recovery. And like as you can see, my voice ain't scratchy no more. My throat's like lubed up since they took the tube out, earlier, I was struggling a little bit to speak, but I have I've greatly what's the word, I've progressed, I guess. Nah, that's not the word. Still a little fuzzy, obviously, from the anesthesia. Improved, that's the word I was looking for. I've greatly improved as far as like my speech and like what I'm feeling I'm able to do. I do want to emphasize that you need to eat after the surgery, whether it be like a piece of bread or like something more filling. Like you do need to do that because Now that I am like mentally where I am and physically where I am, I see that part of the reason I was nauseous is because I had not eaten for so long. And so once I ate a little something, I did feel better. So I'm like happy about that. And I'm gonna go ahead, you know, and get my food ready, and I'm gonna cut it here, and then you guys will, you know, like see me at this next step of my recovery. So yeah. Good morning, everyone. As you could see, I have my binder on. I'm standing again. I just made my son pancakes, and now I'm about to make mine. So I wanted to record that because I told y'all I was gonna cook today probably, and I am. So I usually make my son one, and then I make like a big ass like banana one for myself. I really love banana pancakes, but I thought I'd also, you know, while I'm here, give you guys a little update. I woke up around like 2 in the morning, and I had to use the bathroom, and I'm having a hard time like sleeping on my my stomach, but I'm doing okay. I have a boppy pillow for my boobs because I don't want to crush them or anything. Not that I would, but I don't know. That's just more comfortable for me. So yeah, I have that. So I'm like kind of sleeping like that. My neck like kind of hurts a little bit from sleeping like that. When I woke up this morning, I was in more pain than I was last night when I was recording for you guys. Let me just say that. I have to do like, hold on really quick. I need to flip my pancake because I always make a big ass one. And if I don't use like two freaking, oh my God. If I don't use like two like spatulas or like a spatula and like this other like thing, then it gets everywhere. Okay, there we go. Woo! Okay. Yeah. My son's calling for me. Okay, I'll come watch it in a bit. So yeah, I was probably at like a 4.5 when I woke up. Last night when I went to sleep, I was a little disappointed because I took off the binder. What, Breland? Okay, bring it to me. My son is crying because he thinks that's like a normal thing to watch the iPad and the TV at the same time. So bring me your iPad. So he wants me to put something on. Okay. So, I was a little disappointed because last night I did take my binder off, and I was like sad because I really didn't see much of a difference. I asked him for like a natural looking butt, cause I don't want to look like a cartoon character, and I know like the fake look is in and all that right now, and like I do like it. I'm not gonna lie, I do like the more kind of like fake look, but I personally like, just because like the fake look is like the moda or like the style right now, like that doesn't mean that's gonna always be the style, and I would hate to, you know, just like sign up for that and then, you know, the style change and I regret, you know, what I did. At least if that fake look goes out of style, like I'm not gonna regret doing what I did to my body, you know, because I will have a more natural look, which is what I was going for, because I've always been kind of like pear-shaped, but I lost a lot of weight within the last like year and a half. So So like that kind of, you know, when you lose weight, it takes from everywhere, especially your butt. So that's more or less like why I did, you know, the surgery. So yeah, I've been actually, it's 9:05 right now. I woke up at 6:30. When I woke up, I had some lemon water because I have like a wet cough. I guess I have like a little touch of a cold. I probably got it from my son. I don't have COVID. I actually have COVID antibodies, so I don't have to worry about getting COVID. And I just had a negative COVID test before my surgery anyway. So, when I woke up, I looked at myself again. I took the bandages off, and I like felt a lot better. Like I could see a lot more like roundness and like perkiness in my butt, and my back is really swollen too, and that's like where I have most of my pain right now. I don't really have it in my legs. I don't really have it in my stomach or even in my butt. Just my back is where my pain is. But so I told you guys when I woke up, my pain was probably at like a 4 or 4.5. It's 9:06 right now. I woke up at 6:30, and after I took my binder off, I have a lot of padding on right now. Like I have a lot of foam that my physician put. So I had like a really hard time like getting it back on. I haven't gotten a call from him or his medical assistant yet, so I don't want to throw it away in case they still want me to wear it. So I spent like 45 minutes probably like trying to put the foam back on just because I didn't want to throw it away if they still felt like I should wear it. So yeah, I spent like 45 minutes doing that, so I was a little irritated. I don't have no body tape, so I suggest like if your physician puts foam on you and you're like me and you kind of want to like see like your results a little bit, I suggest to buy some body tape. After that, after I finally got, the binder and the foam on, and I had a hard time getting the foam in the right place. That's what my issue was. So it was a little frustrating, but I did it, you know. So after I did that, I cleaned my apartment because I have a hard time. Like, I keep these open. Like, I don't know why. I forget to close them. Anyways, I cleaned my apartment just because it was, like, kind of a mess. I had cleaned it before my surgery, but, like, between my son and me and then my good friend that stayed here, I needed to clean. Like, I swept my floor. I cleaned my bathroom a little bit. I put away some laundry. Like, I cleaned before my surgery. My apartment was clean, but it was just kind of messy. Like, I had clean clothes. My son has like 1,000,005 cars, so they were all over the place. So I just kind of like organized shit and like swept and wiped some things down and lit a candle because I always do that like after I clean, so like my house smells good. Anyways, I took my first antibiotic last night with dinner because I want to get that out of the way. And I'm going to take my second one right now. I'm really excited because I am able to drink coffee and like liquids that you can't see through, that aren't transparent. So I'm happy about that. I'm going to have some coffee with my pancake right now. And I also... I haven't taken my pain medication. I'm not feeling much pain right now. I'm probably at like a 2. Again, I'm not like a 2 like I was last night. So by now, like general anesthesia and like the numbing and all that stuff has like kind of worn off. So I like pretty much have a good idea of like, you know, where I'm at, how I'm gonna be feeling. Like, I honestly, like, there's a park by my house, and if it wasn't raining today, like, I feel good enough to walk my son to the park, and I had lipo in my thighs. and in my back and in my stomach. So, you know, as I told you guys before, like, some of these people with the drama about how much pain they're in and all that stuff, maybe you didn't make the right choice for a physician, because that has a lot to do with your recovery, how they operate. You know, if they're just chopping you out like a chop shop, next patient, next patient, next patient, that's something to be concerned about, in my personal opinion. But I'll get to that later. But yeah, so I'm feeling really good. I'm not going to take my pain medication today because I don't feel like I have to. I've already been standing for almost 3 hours. So the fact that I, you know, just had surgery yesterday and I'm standing, I cleaned my apartment, I cooked breakfast for me and my son, you know, got my son dressed, like all that good stuff. Like, I think that's really good. I'm feeling really happy, really confident with my recovery. Now, I just can't wait for my doctor to clear me to get this stupid binder off so I could put a freaking baja on. Yeah. Okay, but I'm going to cut it here, and I'm going to eat my pancake. Yeah. Hi guys, I did want to make another really quick little update for you guys. I just made my first bowel movement since I had surgery. For those of you who don't know what that is, I just took a shit. It's kind of different, right? Because you don't want to sit on your butt. I personally called my doctor. I spoke with the medical assistant. She said it's okay if I wanted to like sit on my butt for that, but I thought like, let me just not, since I just had my surgery yesterday. Most people don't poop until like day 3 or 4 or something like that. I stay like really hydrated. Like yesterday I was drinking Pedialyte. I drink a lot of water. I drank some water today, and also I had coffee, and that always like cleans me out. So I did want to just show you guys really quickly like what I did to avoid like sitting on my butt, and it's like super simple. Okay, so here's my toilet right here, but like just imagine that is like the that's like the bowl, right? Like where you sit. So what I did is I put both of my hands down. I'll move it. I put both of my hands down on my toilet seat, and I just put pressure on my back and on my legs, so my butt was sticking out. So my butt was sticking out, and I just I like put my 2 hands like really close together. Like I had, obviously I can't show you, but like I had my other hand meeting this hand, right? And I just did it like that. But it's not very pleasant the first time, and it is kind of difficult. So I just wanted to like tell you guys that. And I've heard like other girls like straddle the toilet. Here comes my son. I've heard other girls, they do like straddle the toilet and sit backwards, so that's an option too. But yeah. So today is Friday. It is about 6:30 p.m. My operation was Wednesday. I'm feeling really good. Yesterday I took my son on a walk. I took off the binder with my physician's permission. I put my faja on as well, and my shape is really, really nice. Like, I'm really impressed at the results that I'm seeing so quickly. I'm making sure no one's behind me. Wait, honey. I am on my second walk of the day. I tried to take my son on a walk earlier. I wanted to take him to the park, but we got caught in the rain, so we had to turn around and go back, and I felt really bad, so I walked him to the store by my house that he likes to go to, and I just, go on, honey. I picked up a couple groceries, and I bought him like a little car, actually like 3, because I felt bad. It's been raining over here, so we've been cooped in for a bit, with the exception of our little walks. But we were able to make it to the park just now since the rain has cleared, and I'm really happy about that because my son loves to play. And you know, I'm really thankful that I'm not in a lot of pain, that I can still do that I could still do things with my son. So yeah, I just wanted to make this little update for you guys. This morning I made myself like an avocado toast for lunch. I just got something really quick from the grocery store since it was around lunchtime when we went. And I'm still wearing my faja. I last night when I had it on, it was really tight, and I'm not sure if I overhydrated or if it was from my like maybe having too much salt intake, because I did have soup for dinner yesterday because that was my son's request. He wanted soup, so I was like, why not? We had like a really good vegetarian soup. So I don't know if it was just fitting really uncomfortably because of that, or if it was just some of the swelling. I think maybe it was a little of both, because initially, this was before we ate the soup. Wait for me, honey. Wait. Thank you. No, wait. Sorry. Initially, before we had the soup, and I called my physician and asked if I could put on my faja, and they gave me permission. When I put it on, whew, that was really difficult. It was really tight. I almost didn't put it on because I thought it was way too small, but I got it on. And then last night at about 2 a.m, I woke up and I took it off actually. Come on, honey. Sorry. I took it off actually, and I just put my post-op binder on just to give my body a little break because it was so just because it was so tight, and I don't want to like do anything to delay my recovery. Mentally, I'm in a pretty good place. This morning when I woke up, I actually thought it was Saturday and today is Friday. So just to give you an idea, the anesthesia does kind of throw you off a little bit. But I think overall I'm doing pretty good. Where I walked, oh yeah, don't run over that, please. Go around the caca. Thank you. Where I walked my son to is about like a 10 or 15 minute walk. So yeah, like the fact that I'm able to do that, considering I had lipo in 3 different major body parts, I think it's pretty cool. Well, cool. I mean, I think that's pretty phenomenal considering. So yeah, when I get home, I will make another video and just kind of show you guys my shaping thus far. Like it's crazy, like it's out of this world. The first day I was a little sad. I thought I didn't see a difference. The second day I saw a little bit of a difference, and then now today I'm like, damn, my booty though. So yeah, I think I'm doing well, and I wanted to make a video for you guys earlier, but okay, come on. I wanted to make a video for you guys earlier, but I really wanted to like cook and clean my place and just kind of just do household things. I did also like feel really tired around like 2-3 o'clock, so I did take a nap with my son, like a brief one. But yeah, overall I'm feeling really good.
It's hard to go.
It's hard to go?
Yeah.
Okay, come on. We're almost home. Overall, I'm feeling really good. One thing I did want to mention though is last night I did a little bit of skincare. Just like, some little self-love or whatever. And I
yeah, so I did a little skincare last night, some little self-love, and then when I woke up today, I had a lot more coloring back in my face, and I didn't even realize yesterday, like, how pale I was, but I was really pale. Like, when I looked at myself in the mirror, I felt tan, so that's probably, yeah, it's a leprechaun. That's probably, you know, another side effect of the anesthesia. So yeah, I'm gonna get home, and then I'm gonna get dinner started, and I'm gonna get to a place where I can show you guys, you know, my shaping a little bit, because I know probably people are interested to see that. So yeah. Okay, I had to get my son's dinner started, but here I am, like I told you guys. So I'm gonna show you. My proportions are like out of this world. I'm like really happy with where I am so far. You can't see as well on camera, but my butt is like beautiful. It's really full. When I see myself from behind, I feel like I work at a Marisco's place, you know. So yeah, here it is. I mean, it is a little accentuated because of my the pants I'm wearing today, but I'll show you guys tomorrow. I'll wear like a different like style. I'll wear like leggings or something tomorrow, so it's a little less accentuated, like the ratio between my waist to my hip to my butt. So I'll do that tomorrow for you guys. But look, dude, my doctor is really the freaking GOAT. Like, he really is. Look at that. This is only day three. I'm in love. I'm gonna marry myself. I'm in love. Hey guys, I wanted to make this video earlier, but I had some personal things going on that really kind of like put me in a bad mood today. So I just kind of stayed to myself. But as far as my recovery went, I'm doing really good. Today is Saturday, so just a little quick update. I did drive for the first time today. I had to adjust my seat back like really far because of course I'm driving like with my BBL pillow, and I drove sorry, I'm like tripping because it looks like my eyeliner is like, yeah, I'm having a bad day, guys. I looked cute earlier, but you know, my BBL pillow, I of course drove with it. I did walk my son to the park in the morning, and then I had to take him to swim lessons, so I drove with my BBL pillow. And then on the way back, he really wanted to go to the park again, so we went again because he was in some type of mood today, and like I was not feeling like dealing with his attitude on top of like my personal things that I had going on. So I'm still like actually trying to process like some of the things that happened today, but you know, it's just it is what it is, and that like it was just life things, right? So I do want to show you guys. I know I told you I would show you how I look with like some different like this isn't really a good area, huh? Some different like, there, this will be good. Some different pants on. I told you I would like get some more like, let me do this, some more form-fitting pants to wear for you guys. So here they are. Probably wasn't the best shirt to wear, but okay. So still feeling like I work at a Marisco's place. So yeah, and the great thing is that after a couple weeks when my butt fluffs, it's gonna look, I've heard that it looks bigger after. I don't know, so we'll see. I'm pretty happy with how it looks today. Like, they were working on the balconies that are across from my apartment, and I turned around to see if my son was coming up the stairs, and caught the workers looking at my ass. So I'm pretty happy with how it looks. I guess other people are too. I'm really happy with like this area right now. That's really
that was really my prerogative a bit. But yeah, so I'm doing cool and still haven't taken my pain medication, and I don't plan to. See you guys tomorrow. Hi guys, so today is day 5. I know I didn't make a video for yesterday on day 4, but I know I told you guys I was, going through like some personal things on day 3. So it's just kind of dealing with the aftermath of that. I woke up, I didn't feel like 100% like physically, emotionally, but that didn't really have to do with like my BBL recovery or anything like that. Like that was kind of like something separate in its own thing, so I have a lot to update you guys on for today and for yesterday. It's 4:44, so it's the end of the day. I picked up my son. I dropped him off at daycare. I also had my post-op appointment today, so I'm gonna get right into that in a second. Yesterday, I took my son to the park. I took him to this little like ceramics place where like little kids can like paint and stuff like that, and then you leave it and then you come get it in like a week or 2 weeks or whatever. So I did that with him yesterday, and he was just kind of like, my son was in like a challenging mood this weekend for me. It's kind of funny how like things like that happen. Like I'm trying to recover, and then my son also had his own little like attitude. So I had to deal with that yesterday, and I was just like really tired. I wasn't feeling good emotionally or physically, but I'm doing a lot better today. Like I feel really good. So like one of the things is like I noticed one of my incision sites on my back, it turned like not cute. It looked like raw and red. In my line of work, I have to be able, I don't work in the medical industry. I'm gonna just say that. I used to though. I used to work in the medical industry. I don't anymore. But in my line of work, I do have to be able to identify like active infections and stuff like that in the skin. And I wasn't really sure if I was infected or not, but I was like, I'm pretty sure I don't have an infection. So I'm gonna try to like lower and show you guys, because I had to have my doctor take a look. And is it that? I'm gonna just try to like lower my top and my faja and shit, and just see if I can have you guys kind of look and see. There's my son. So like, yeah, I think that right there. Oh, yep. So like that, you can see it's like a red spot where my stitches were. And so basically I just had one of those on my back yesterday. So I took a picture of it because my skin looked raw and it was like visibly irritated. So I was a little concerned, and then I was like, okay, I don't have a fever. I don't have any like weird symptoms. So I'm pretty sure it's not an infection. You can tell if it's infected if you touch it or you touch the skin around it and it's hot to the touch. That's a sure sign of infection, okay? Just for, oh, sorry. Just for like lesions and things like that in general, right? So I touched it. I'm like, okay, I don't have a fever. It's not hot to the touch. It's probably not an infection, but I should probably show my doctor, today, when I go there. So I was a little worried about that yesterday. So I didn't really want to make a video and like talk about it until I was like for sure like on what was going on. So I did get some really good sleep last night. I was really happy about that. And I was able to take like a nice like relaxing like sponge bath yesterday. I don't really like sponge baths, but that's all I could have done for the time being, because you're not supposed to shower, or my doctor told me not to shower until my post-op, until after he clears me. So my doctor told me that when I come to the post-op appointment, he will give me more liberties. So like more freedom, more things that I can do in this period of my recovery. So I got to my post-op appointment and I undressed and put on, the examination gown or whatever. And then the doctor came and looked at me, and he told me how much they had injected into my hips and into my butt. And he told me also that he was really happy after the surgery was done, because he said that the quality of fat that he had extracted from my body was like premier, like best quality he had seen in a while. He showed me, he took a picture. Oh, good job. He showed me, he took a picture of it, and he showed me the fat, and it was like yellow, like really yellow, like yellow like this. And he said, like, do you see that coloring? That's really good. It means that you don't have like a lot of liquid in your fat, like your fat isn't separated, it's all together and it's condensed. And not only that, but it's healthy fat. So he was really happy about that, and so that made me really happy. He told me how many cc's he had injected my hips and my butt with, and it wasn't a lot. I'm a small girl. I'm only 4'11", and I weigh less than 100 pounds. I was hoping to weigh 100 pounds by surgery, but unfortunately I wasn't able to gain that type of weight. When I went for my consultation, I weighed about 90 pounds. So by the time I went to surgery, I was about 95 pounds. So I had only gained 5 pounds, and I was a little discouraged because, you know, I wanted to gain as much as I could, but I didn't want to overeat because I have a very small stomach as far as consumption, and I didn't want to like stretch my stomach and then like increase my chances for like overeating or anything like that, because I am eating more this week than I have in a very long time just because of medication, and I want to make sure I feed the fat and all that good stuff, right? So he told me that and he told me I had like questions for him. So one of my questions was, when can I sit for a prolonged period of time with my BBL pillow? And my doctor examined me, and he said, based on, you know, my results and how my body's looking right now, he said, so today is Monday. I got my surgery last Wednesday. So he said by Friday, I can sleep on my back and I can sit on my butt and not worry about compromised results. Now, a lot of people are probably shocked right now by me saying this, and I asked him, I said, hey, like, that's interesting because I've done a lot of research, and a lot of people say that they can't sit for 2 weeks or 6 weeks or 4 weeks without the BBL pillow. And he said, don't get me wrong, if you sit on Friday, it probably won't be comfortable. I'm just telling you that it is safe for you at that period to sit on your butt and to sleep on your back. That's all I'm saying, that your results will be okay. I don't want to disclose the name of my doctor just for like personal reasons. I will give you guys the tools to find a good doctor. I will give you guys all the tools to do that, because just because a doctor worked well for me, it doesn't mean he's going to work well for you. Everybody has different needs and different comfort levels and whatnot. So I'm not going to say who my doctor is, but I will say that my doctor studied, got like some medical certifications or whatever in Chicago. He's originally from New York. He has been practicing for about 30 or 35 years. So that's a very long time. He also, he did his residency at Stanford. So like basically, I believe this is how it works. After you become a doctor or whatever, you have to spend X amount of years doing this thing called a residency. And basically like, excuse me, my throat's getting dry from talking so much because I was on the phone with my cousin earlier, and we were just like, da, 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 da. You know, she's mad. So, my doctor did his residency at Stanford, and what that means is that after he got his medical license or whatever, or maybe right before, I think it's right after you get your doctorates, obviously, because he's a doctor, right? He went and did like practical training, which like all doctors have to do no matter like what kind of like physician they are. So he went and he did his residency at Stanford. Stanford is a very prestigious school. After he did his residency there, he was on the board for surgery at Stanford. Like he was like head honcho, like the jefe, overseeing everything that was going on from a surgical standpoint. So that is just like a little bit about my doctor. I just wanted to give you guys information for those of you who are going to question what he told me about being able to sit on my butt by Friday, so only 9 days after surgery. And I trust him and I trust what he says because I have gotten lipo from him before and the results were beautiful. And then now this, and I love how I look. Like, I didn't want to go too big, and I feel like he did like pretty much exactly what I wanted. You can kind of see my straps. I like put them in my pants. I'm still a little swollen. I was really thankful he did give me an extra faja, and so I took that extra faja, and it's not as tight as this one, so I probably won't be able to wear it for very long, but at least like I'll be able to wear it like to sleep, and like some days if I'm feeling like bloated or whatever, so at least I'll have that. It's a lot more comfortable than this one that I have on right now that I got from Amazon. I just got this one from Amazon because I ordered one from Soul Beauty and Care, and it's not here yet. Yeah, so I don't want to talk too much about that because I'm having some issues with you know, my order getting here. And I don't want to say anything too negative because they told me that they're having some issues. They told me they were having some shipping delays at the border, and then now they're telling me there's another reason why it didn't ship. So the woman I spoke with today told me that it should be shipped within the next like 2 to 3 days. They also told me that last week, so hopefully like it does get shipped within the next 2 to 3 days. That will be really good. I will be happy. I understand things happen, and especially we're like on the tail end of COVID, you know, so it is what it is, and like not everything is in their control. I'm aware of that, so that's okay. As long as it gets shipped out this week, I'll be happy. If not, y'all might be hearing some more. But I'm gonna try not, because I don't like talking bad too much. So yeah, so that is, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, so my stitches in back. So I just had the one area that was looking like visibly irritated, and so I asked them to look. I also, since I was doing sponge baths, I was changing out my band-aids if they got wet because I want to avoid infection, right? Like I want a smooth recovery. So they did ask me when I got there if I was keeping my band-aids on, and I told them no, I am changing them out because I don't want to get infected, but I am keeping them covered. And they were like, okay. They seemed to be fine with it. They thought it was like a good move on my part. So when the medical assistant took off my band-aids, she didn't tell me this, but I obviously don't have eyes in my back, right? So she took off my band-aids, and I pointed to the one incision area that was irritated yesterday. And so she had the doctor come and take a look at it, and he said, no, you're right, it's not an infection. But basically what's happening is your body has decided it's done with the stitches and it's rejecting them, and that's why it looks like that. So he was like, good thing that we're getting them out today, like your body's gonna be very happy. And I was like, okay, cool. So then when I got home, I went to take my first shower, and it was amazing, and I washed my hair and I felt so good, you know. So I looked in the back, like I was butt naked in my bathroom, and I looked you know, in back, and all of my incision sites in back looked like the one from yesterday with the raw skin and the redness. And I was like, oh wow. So like things had progressed and my body was really like done with the stitches. They're like, okay. I don't know if maybe they had you know, some sort of like material in it that I'm allergic to. Like I am allergic to latex and different things, but only when my skin is raw will I get a reaction. If my skin is intact, I won't. So I don't know if maybe they had something in it I was allergic to, like the stitching. I'm not sure, but I'm just glad it got taken out today. It was a little painful, but it is what it is. It was a quick process, and yeah. So that's my little update. I am probably gonna end the video with this. I will make another video for you guys probably tonight, since I look cute. I will make another video for you guys about how to pick a good doctor and what things to look for and like questions to ask to like make sure that this is an experienced doctor. I do have a lot of thoughts about you know, like how to pick a doctor and like whether to travel or whether not to travel for surgery and like things like that. So I'm gonna talk all about that in my next video, and I really hope you guys enjoyed watching. And okay, I'm gonna go in the living room with you. My son is done with me making this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching, and please subscribe and stay tuned for my next video where I tell you about how to pick a good doctor. Okay, take care.